I'm calling my mom because I was thinking my mom going to be the one who understand me. So she would understand me when I make decision. So
You're really close with your mom.
Yeah, I'm close to my mom, and I call my mom and I told her, Mom, hi, today I went to church. And my mom
Do you mean temple?
She's like, I went to the church. Why are you going to the church? Well, so my confidence is,
I can
gone.
imagine that being quite hard to,
Yeah.
Was your mum okay with it?
No,
she was not okay.
She was not okay. She said, Bill, if you change your religions, you're not the part of our family anymore.
Welcome to the Jesus Magnet podcast. I'm your host, Joel, and today we have Bu on the show. We are
Should I look at this?
Yeah, I don't know. The camera will come to you at some point.
Okay.
And we are doing Bu's amazing testimony. Now, one of the great things about Bu is she lives in Thailand. She's from Thailand. She's Thai.
Yeah.
And when we came to Thailand to do our scout trip, Bu was our personal tour guide and gave us the insights to the markets. Yeah. And we just hung out with her. She works with Youth with a Mission, which is such a great organization. Big shout out to Keegan West. Mm-hmm. And she is working with Create Labs here in Chiang Mai. And it's quite a unique organization in Youth with a Mission. Mm-hmm. It is all about digital missions. It's about filmmaking. Yeah. It's about, what else do you guys do?
So we're doing like animations, filmmaking, children books. So now we are develop a new project. It's like a game. How do you say it? A game not like a
like
game.
An online game.
Not like an online. Now we just like searching like what kind of game it will be fit with the unbeliever that like can draw them.
But is it like a video game?
It can be video game, board games.
Board games?
Yeah, it's a board games.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah. So now we are in the process of like writing the story.
Yeah.
The storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is super neat.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's one of the most unique mission organizations, I think, on the planet that you guys have. Because when we first started doing online, like digital podcast, sort of missionary podcast, put our heart and soul into everything here, we basically scoured the internet looking for another organization that did something like this. And there's so many that do amazing work with bringing Bibles to different places and doing Bible translation, and then like evangelists going door to door in different organizations. But what we were doing was so different to the typical mission, typical missionary, which was all online.
Yeah.
It was digital.
Yeah.
And in my view, and you would probably agree, it's the biggest harvest field on the planet, digital. Like everyone, when I drive around Chiang Mai, I see it doesn't matter if these people, like in every class type, so you've got from the poorest of the poor right to the highest rich people, they all still have a phone.
They're all using phone.
They still have a phone. Most of them still have a phone, which means they can still be reached.
Yes.
And that reaches across all classes.
Yes.
Poor, middle class, and rich. If you can get your content, which you're doing animation and all this stuff, because you actually worked with the Bible Project for a little bit.
Yeah, I used to work with the Bible Project.
That is super cool. Yeah, really, really cool. And so that is a bit of a backstory on Bu, but we're here to hear your testimony, Bu, because I'm excited. We actually done it once before, but we wanted to do it in person with you because we were coming to Thailand, and this is where we can represent your testimony the right way. Yeah. So I'm excited.
It's been 2 years.
2 years, yeah. We did actually do it, and the microphone or the internet, I can't remember, something was just it was a little bit hard to hear. And we were thinking, let's just do it right. and we'll wait till we get here. It's okay. We'll wait. Like nothing's going to happen. We'll wait till we get here. And I'm glad that we're here. And the cool thing is before, if we had done it, it would have been only audio. But now we got a visual aspect. People can see us, your pretty face, your smile.
That's made me
in the
more
land
nervous.
of in the land of smiles. Okay, let me start with the first question.
Okay.
What was your life like before you encountered Jesus? And this is quite a good question for a Thai,
Good question.
because to be Thai is to be Buddhist, basically.
Yes. I grew up in the Buddhist background, and both my mom and my dad was very strong in their belief. So I was the one who really strong. It was I believe as well. So
Like a strong Buddhist belief.
Strong
You did
Buddhist-
have a strong Buddhist belief.
Yes. I was always like every day before I go to bed, I was pray like, they have like a word in the Buddhist thing that we should do, like try to follow all the rules in the Buddhist. And every special days, me and my friend, we would prepare the food to offer to temple.
Yeah,
We
okay.
kind of do things like that.
Can you
every time.
explain that to me? Because I'm not Buddhist. I haven't really studied Buddhism.
Yeah.
What is that when you offer things to the temple?
So
Is there a certain amount you have to offer? Or is it-
it doesn't matter with amount that you like offer. It's just to show that because how do I say? Because when the mindset of the Buddhist background is that every special day, if you do something special, so you will get something good back to your life. That's why, especially in the special day, we would prepare some food to offer to the temple and then ask the monk to bless us.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Right.
those kind of thing. That what I believe. I'm not sure about the other people in like the Buddhist family what they're thinking, but for me, I was thinking that special day is the day that I can do a good thing, that I can receive like a big amount of the good thing back to my life.
Okay. So is it a little bit of like a blessing that you would
Blessing,
receive
yes,
back?
yes.
Interesting. I mean, because that's even biblical. Like it's more blessed to give than it is to receive.
Yes.
The Bible says that. So that's quite interesting how that's Buddhist as well.
Yes, yeah, because I always believe that, like do good, get good, and do bad, get bad. That was I always believe. So before
Based on
Buddhism,
Buddhism?
but now it's not like that anymore. But before my life, it like give to Jesus. So I always believe like doing good can get good, do bad can get bad. So that was I always doing a good things.
And I suppose Christianity doubles down on that a little bit with almost which it is in there, the promise of suffering and persecution as a Christian. And you would know this living here in Thailand. Like, it's not easy,
It's not easy. Yeah.
especially to be a Thai that was Buddhist, that has become Christian. That can create some friction, some conflict.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Is that right?
Yeah, it was, and then it was when it was the first believer. So I was like a baby Christian, Somehow the world will, my old world will, to being a Buddhist, will like combine with the new belief. So sometimes I always did something wrong because of, how do I say, like a misunderstanding what I believe.
Right, because you have this prior worldview that's quite deeply rooted.
Deeply rooted. So I keep doing even though like I receive in Christ, but I always doing something good because I always thinking, oh, God will bless me back.
And that's
This kind of thing.
purely Buddhist belief. Because,
Yes.
I mean, it's not that God doesn't bless us. I think he does. But he also promises really bad persecution. So it's like if bad things do happen to you as a Christian, it's not because you've been bad. It's because we live in a fallen world, and we're aware of that, and we actually have a target. Like the devil hates that we're Christians, so it's in all things to remain content. Let me just get this straight: if you're a Buddhist and something really bad happens to you, is there an assumption that you deserved it in some sort of way?
If I get something bad to my life,
Yeah.
I mean, it mean I've done wrong something.
So you do deserve it. That's
I
like
do
the,
reserve
the
that.
thought
Yeah,
process.
it mean like what did I do like in the past? Why I
So
get
if
this
someone
thing?
gets hit by a car, like a car accident,
Yeah, it mean like maybe you hurt someone before.
so
That's
that
why
that would
no.
actually be the thinking of the other tires around. Like,
Yeah, that's karma.
or if you get cancer or something like that, people would be sympathetic, but they would also be thinking you must have done something.
you must
Wow.
have done something. Yeah.
That's hard. What? I mean, I do want to ask, what about like children that get cancer very young?
That is mean the life before.
Oh, reincarnation.
Yes,
Wow.
something that this kid made it before.
They were so bad that it affected them in the
yeah,
next
even
life.
though like for this life they come and born,
Yeah.
so they will get some effects from like the life
Yeah.
before.
Man, that's rough. That's rough because it's untrue. And you're getting blamed for something you never did. That is rough. Anyway, let's get back to your story. What was your life like as somebody that practiced Buddhism? And what was life like with your family? And paint me a bit of a picture with the BC, before Christ.
Busy before Christ. So yeah, as I said earlier, so we are very strong in the Buddhist background, and then that was our will. Sorry, maybe you can cut this one out. I'm just thinking what I'm going to say.
You can just take your time. That's all good.
yeah, that's good. What I'm going to say. So like, what before about my family, right? So yeah, my family, I think, as I say, we kind of like very strict in the rules of the Buddhist
Okay.
way, and
And were you quite okay with that? Like that was just all you knew?
that was just all I knew. And then I love to do that because that was the thing that I always thinking that this is I should do, and then I will get the good things back.
I see.
That's how my life is going. And then my family, my parents very supportive to me a lot. And then my mom, she's the one that I get close to, and I talk to her a lot, right? So that's kind of my family. They're really supportive. But when I get to the university, it's kind of like very, like completely different. So because I was living in a small town, but then when I got to the university, I moved to a big town, a big city.
Okay.
So it's kind of like an open world. Like I never seen like something like this before. Like I got a new friend. I went out a lot in the bar and hang out with my friend until night, until the morning times like that. My life was so very happy. But then it turned to like I didn't care much about what I'm studying. So eventually I got eventually my study is very bad. So my mom said, "What's going on with you?
Okay.
If you keep doing this, I think you should not study anymore."
Okay.
because I always was like hanging out with my friend, and I didn't really pay it much attention with my study. So yeah, my life was like that.
Okay. So how did you, let me go to my questions here. What was like the exact moment that Christianity was actually shown to you as like an option, I suppose?
Oh yeah, so back to my high school, because as I say, because my family and I, sorry, because my family and I, we are very have like strong Buddhist belief. So I was always thinking like, okay, do good things. We will receive a bad thing. But then back to my high school, in my high school we have like a Buddhist class. So I wanted to ask the question to the monks, who's the teacher, who's the teacher. So I asked him like, is it true that doing a good thing? Oh, sorry, cut. So I always believe that doing a good thing can erase the bad thing.
I think I remember this part.
Yes.
We talked about this.
Yes. So I wanted to know that what I'm thinking is true. So back to my high school, I asked to the monk, like, is it true that doing a good thing can erase the bad thing?
If I am good enough,
And then, yeah.
my bad things don't matter. Yeah.
Yeah. So a monk didn't give me a direct answer, but instead he gave me an example. Like, can you imagine like a cup of the water?
Yeah, I remember this example. It's quite funny. Is this with the poop?
No, not a poop. Like, could you, you imagine a cup of the water, and a cup is mean like our life.
Okay.
But the
yeah.
water is represent a good thing that you're doing.
Yes.
And the black ink, it will represent to the bad things. So
The black what?
The black ink,
Oh, black ink. Okay.
Yes.
So you put in a little bit of ink in the water.
the water.
Okay.
So every time when you're doing a good thing, it's just like you pour the water in the cup. So
Yeah.
it's clean, But every time when you're doing a bad thing, it's just like you drop the black ink
Yeah.
into the cup. So the more that you're doing a bad thing, the more the more the water is become darker.
Yes.
But when you do a good thing, again, you're pulling the water, so it's become clear. But the dark ink is never go away.
It's just harder to see.
It's hard to see, but it's never go away.
Right.
It's just right there.
I think you shared with me, it was either you or somebody else that was Thai. I thought it was you that shared a hilarious example very similar to this. It's the same thing,
Oh,
but
really?
the ink is a little bit of poo. And if you can imagine, it's not you.
It's not me.
But this one's quite good. So imagine there's a glass of water.
Yeah.
This, for example, lovely iced tea. And you do something bad. You just put a little bit of poo in there.
Oh,
right?
right.
Now, it doesn't matter how much more iced tea you put in this. I'm never going to drink this. It's never clean.
It's never clean.
It's never
yes.
clean, even though there's a little bit in there. You can keep adding iced tea, but you're still never going to drink it, right? Because there's a little bit of poo
That's
in
a
there.
better example more than me.
Well, that's a good Christian one because it's how God views us. Like,
Yeah.
you can be as good. You can keep trying to be as good as you want, but it's the little bit of poo in the drink
Yeah.
that's always there. It needs to be cleaned from the inside out. That is the baptism of the Holy Spirit.
Wow.
That is Jesus
Wow.
coming in and changing us from the inside out.
Yes, that is the point that I make decision to receive in Christ. Because after that, after I heard the answer from the monk, I was so lose hope.
Yeah.
Because I was what is the good thing that been done? It's nothing. Like what is the point I'm being
So
doing?
you actually lost hope in Buddhism from talking to a monk.
Yeah, because I was really hopeless with the human world. Actually, because we doing a bad thing as well. Nobody perfect, but it's just so sad that everyone finally they will be judged and never go to the heaven, never go to the hell.
Yeah.
I just what is the point in living in this world?
It's
It's
true.
It's like. Why?
What a good revelation that you had.
Yeah.
Like a good wrestle in your spirit. Like, what's the point in something like that? Like that line of thinking doesn't make me a good person.
Yeah.
No matter how much good I do, it doesn't. That's actually pretty deep stuff that even a lot of Christians don't think about.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's quite deep. Good on you.
Wow, maybe I'm a deep person. I like to how do you say,
Think deeply, yeah.
think deeply.
Yeah, ponder is a good word for it.
Yes.
Today, I don't think we ponder enough as people in general, not just Christians, but people in general, because pondering, I think by definition, when you ponder, you have to think deeply, but you have to have no distractions. But today, the moment I'm bored for 2 seconds,
Okay.
I pick up my phone. And I stop thinking. But if I didn't, back in the day, before cell phones,
Yeah.
people used to
There was-
think about this stuff.
Yes.
And you're about my age, aren't you? Is that right? So
Yes.
there was a moment where we didn't really have cell phones.
Right.
Right.
Back then,
And
like no many like using the cell phone a lot.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I bet you, if you were 5 to 10 years younger, you might have never got to that revelation.
Interesting.
Because you wouldn't think, you would start to think, and then you would go to the phone,
Yeah.
and you would just be distracted.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So back then, those kind of questions is like keep up, like still in my head from time to time, But when I get to the university, as I say, I was really like enjoy with my life, going out with my friend every day. So it didn't think too much. But one time, my roommates invited me to have a dinner with her teacher. So the English teacher, her English teacher, so I was found out later, like the English teacher, she is a Christian. She working with a Christian organization. It's called Campus Outreach. But she went to my friend faculty to teach English for teaching.
Was that through like Red Panda, or the
Yeah, I think so.
what do they call it? Within Reach, I think. And
yeah,
they have
Campus. I heard
at
that.
the university just
Right.
here,
Yes.
because I think they have a university outreach.
Yes, yeah, they have many organizations going to the university and reach out people. But yeah, one of the organizations that reached out to me is called Campus Outreach. So, her name is Rolla.
Roar, like a lion.
Rolla is the same name as your wife.
Oh, Laura.
Laura.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, the Thai language.
sorry, it's
Laura,
hard.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
L's, L's are very difficult.
Rolla.
Laura.
Rolla. Sorry, okay, you can cut this out. Okay.
I'm not cutting that out.
No.
That's funny.
yeah,
No, it's okay.
Okay.
That's cool.
What-
So
what?
Laura was,
Okay. Rolla was an English teacher.
and she was a big part of you
Yeah, she's a big part
understanding
of me.
Christianity.
Because like I knew because I wanted to practice my English, and then we become a friend, and then we hang out together like for a few times. But then I can feel that she have like a general love to me, like a lot, and then we kind of like be friends, and then I kind of trust her a lot. But one time she invited me to the church, so I went there with her. But yeah, so
What do you think? Like, being a Buddhist person, you're used to going to these temples.
yes,
Right? And do you
Yes.
go to the temples at certain times, or is it just
Not
whenever
much.
you want?
whatever I want
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's different because everyone goes to church at the same time
at the same time.
as Christians.
Yes.
Was it quite strange going into a church and seeing like lots of people there?
It's really strange as first time, like when I went there at the
Yeah,
first.
what do you think?
At first, I wasn't sure that am I going to am I going with her or not? Like I never go to the church before. It's made me feel like strange, feel weird. But when I get there,
What do you mean it made you feel weird?
like I don't.
Like a little rebellious?
No,
of
I feel
from
like-
Buddhism, or
Yeah, and then I'm not a Christian. Would they allow me to go in the church?
ah,
I kind of like am I making a right decisions to go to the church? It made me feel
Are you quite naturally, being Buddhist, you're quite, because Buddhist people, not now, but when you were, Buddhist people are very respectful, right? That's like the top thing.
respectful.
I mean, I got to give it to them. They're very respectful to people. And, you know, like I love this a bit in Thai culture, putting your hands together
Yeah.
and like really honoring each other. I think that's cool. So this respect thing has been quite ingrained in your mind. So were you thinking, I'm not Christian, is it disrespectful if I go to church when I'm not a Christian?
No. I never thought about that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I never thought about it. And just like feel uncomfortable going someplace that is not belong to me and I'm not get used to.
Right.
Yes. So, but at first when I get to there, the people are so welcome. You know, like, hi, how are you? What is your name? Is it the first time you come here? I said, yes, this is my first time. Okay, can I have your name? So because I want to welcome you. And I was like, wow, they have welcomed me. you know, they welcome me. So, okay, I wrote your name down. But what made me impressed is that, so after they finished this service, they was like, okay, today I want to welcome the new people come to visit our church. I want to welcome Bill, like that. And Bill, would you like be able to like, you know, stand up and then we can like welcome you. And then I'll stand up and then everyone like look at me like, wow, like, you know, they're so happy. Why they happy? I'm just come visit. Why is it so special for them? You know?
So you really saw like a genuine love
Yeah.
towards you, even though they didn't know you.
Yeah.
But it was, they actually valued me. They thought I was, great that I was there.
Yeah. And the food there is really delicious.
I love that. And the food. Oh, yeah. That's what really, that's right. That's what got you, wasn't it? The food.
I love food, you know. Yeah. Yeah, everything is went well, you know.
That's
and
so good.
So, right. But then I start to share her the story, what I've asked the monk, you know, because, you know, since she invite me to the church and those kind of things go back to the questions that I always have in my head, you know. So that's why I have a conversation to her like, yeah, I used to ask a monk about these questions about good thing can erase the bad thing, but it actually is not true. So, and she said, but you know what? If you want to have hope again, this one person can erase all the bad things to you, but just only believe in him.
Wow.
I was like, who? And he said, it's Jesus. That time I was curious. What? Really? Just believe in Jesus? You know, all of my life, I know Jesus.
Were they able to explain it?
Yeah, I'll explain. But like all my life, I know Jesus as like you know, the subject, like, you know, the Christianity have like a Jesus is the main person of the Christian, and the Buddhist is the Buddha, like that. I just know Jesus, just that all. But then he explained Jesus the way that I never like experienced before. She said, Jesus is the one who can erase the bad thing. It just like he explained me about. So she explained me about like, okay, Jesus is represent, not like represent, is just give me some example, like Jesus like a filter, you know, like air purifying the filter.
Oh, like a filter. Yeah. I'm just saying it in the Western accent, just in case.
A filter, okay,
Yeah.
like a filter.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, and you know, this is us, this me, and Jesus would be like inform us, like the sin. He will like take all sin, and then you become like a pure.
That's right, and he did. He takes like the beating
Yeah,
that we deserve.
yeah,
And that's like a representation on how how bad sin is.
How bad sin is, but
yeah.
Jesus took all the sin for us, like
Yeah.
a filter. I was like,
That's a good way to put it.
wow, okay, I never thought about that. But you know what? If it's true and just believe in Him, why not?
Yeah.
You know,
It's like having a water filter in our cup
the filter.
with a little bit of poop in it. If you
Yeah.
can get a filter in there, it'll become clean
But it
again.
had to be a filter in good quality, like to get all the dirt. You know, that Jesus
The
is
best quality.
the best quality. Yeah. So that okay, I want to believe, but that time is a good answer for me. But I feel hope again. But then I just wanted to keep going to church, just want to know more who Jesus is, and I'm trying to like attend to the church community and study the Bible. The more that I'm studying, the more that I get to know, this is real.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the time that I wanted to believe in Jesus.
Well, that's what I want to ask you next is,
Yes.
Is there an exact moment that you can remember that is like when you started to come to know Christ personally?
Personally, yeah. So that time I received in Christ by like a knowledge,
Yeah.
right?
You sort of understood the gospel.
Understood the gospel, okay,
Yeah.
because I keep go to church and study the Bible. I didn't have like a, how do I say, experience, the personal experience between me and God, like directly. But okay, I want to receive because this is the way that I can, get saved, But back then when the summertime, I okay, so no, cut.
I might not cut these.
That's so funny. So I have so many stories in my head, I cannot like organize it.
That's great. We'll go through them all.
Well, yeah. So the moment that I'm telling myself that I'm going to receive in Christ, I called to my mom because
Before you made that decision?
I made that decision,
Oh, you had made the
already, but
decision.
I haven't had like an experience with Jesus
Yeah.
yet. But I wanted to tell my mom
Did
that
she know at any point that
No.
you were going to church or anything
no,
like that?
that what I'm going to like.
You a secret Christian.
I'm calling my mom because I was thinking my mom going to be the one who understand me, so she would understand me what I make decision. So as
Because you're really close with your mom.
yeah, I close to my mom, and I call my mom, and I told her, "Mom, hi, today I went to church," and my mom like, she's silent.
Do you mean temple?
She's like, "What? I went to the church. Why are you going to the church?" Well, so I my confidence is, is
I can imagine. I can imagine that being quite hard to. Yeah.
yeah.
Was your mum okay with it?
No, she
was not okay.
She was not okay. She said, "Bill, if you change your religions, you are not the part of our family anymore."
Oh.
She never cut my call, but that time she did.
She hung up on you.
Yeah, she hung up on me.
Oh.
And I was like, what? Like, oh my goodness, like, what should I do now?
Yeah.
I was so stressed. Like, maybe like the moment I was like, maybe I would just like, give up. Like, I'm not going to believe in Jesus anymore because of my family. That moment, I realized that my family, it was like a big part of me. It's really important to me.
Absolutely.
So what should I do now? Because my mom didn't understand me at all. I didn't know what to do. And I called to the English teacher. Like, hey, my mom, she doesn't understand me. And I don't know what to do now. I'm straight out. And
Is that response that you had with your mum? Would that be a common response for any Thai that became a Christian in a Buddhist family?
yeah, I think so.
Would it be disownment?
Like before I'm making decision, I asked a friend who's the Thai friend, who's like the Buddhist background as well. Like I asked them like, hey, is that difficult for you? Like in the first moment you receiving Christ, like what your family say? Some of them they said they're fine. My family are fine. I said okay, good. But some of the family they just like, abandon of them, like not like contact them anymore like that.
Wow.
And I have to kind of like thought like, but how about my family? So I was like, I was have a hard time to make decision. But once I made decision, I thought like, oh, maybe I would, good luck, like my family would understand me because my mom, she's the one who understand me. But it turned to like, she didn't. Yeah.
Wow. Can I ask, would your mum have the same response if you just said, I've decided not to be a Buddhist? Would she, like, not a Christian, just, I've decided that I don't believe in Buddhism, like an atheist?
No.
Would it be a similar response or
It will not like,
not as bad?
if it changed to a different religion, she would have a same response. But if I told her like, okay, I'm not going to believe in the Buddhist anymore, I will believe in myself, she will be respond better than that. Because
Interesting.
because believing.
So it wasn't the disbelief in Buddhism. It was the belief in something else.
Yes, because the way that you
Interesting.
acting, it will be different from the family. Like she was concerned that if she go to the temple, I would not go with her. So and then if she would do some offering something, I cannot do with her anymore. So she kind of concerned with that part.
I see.
So yeah, and then she immediately think that, oh, you're not the part of our family if you are change the religions or change your belief. Yeah, that was a big part for me. So yeah, I didn't know what to do. I told the teacher, English teacher, and she said, okay, no worry, Bill, and we will pray for you. I will pray for you. And I didn't understand about prayer, like can you help me like
But
by action? Like why?
do you pray with Buddhism?
No. Like back then when after I receiving Christ, you mean? No, I never pray in the Buddhist way anymore.
No, I mean, like, did you? So you said you didn't know about prayer.
Yeah.
With Christianity.
With Christianity.
But was there prayer in Buddhism?
It's different.
Different prayer.
It's different prayer. Like,
What's different?
so we did, because pray in the Buddhist way is they will have like the dialogue that we have to say follow, but those dialogue is about something like make your life get better or ask forgiveness. The prayer in the Christianity is like something very different. You can
More relational.
No relation. Yeah, that's no relational.
Yeah, but Christianity is more relational.
relational. You can say anything that you want to say to God. And that time I didn't get used to, and then I didn't know what is actually the prayer, but because I still have like the same attitude, the same worldview about praying in the Buddhist, and then
Well, that's right. They're very deeply. Your whole worldview and your the patterns of your thinking
the pattern
is
you
all
said, can you say that?
Buddhist. Even though you're going to church, it's almost like an undoing of old thinking and becoming new. Yeah. Wow. This is quite cool to talk to you about this, because I haven't had the chance to talk to too many people that have gone from Buddhism to Christianity. A couple of people. But so most of the other people that I've talked to are quite a bit older. So they were one or two of the other people that didn't really have a relationship with their family in the first place. So I wasn't able to ask that question, how would your family respond? So that's interesting. So, and this is like 10 years ago, right?
10, like more than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It was a hard time for me.
So how long, how was your heart behind this, knowing, all right, if I'm going to choose Christ, this might mean I have to let my family go.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. So yeah, after that, since like my English teacher start praying for me, but it seemed like have nothing. But then during the summer break time, so the campus outreach have like an English camp. So I wanted to go there. So I told my mom, can I go to the the English camp? And I was so scared I was so scared that she not going to allow me to go there because the English camp is under Christianity.
Oh,
But it turned to like she allowed me because she wanted me to practice English. So
yes.
she said, okay, you can go. I will give you money to go there. So during that time, so I met with the friend who from the U.S. So we kind of like a good friend together. But before she go back, she bought me a Bible, which is very cool because that time I didn't have a Bible yet. But then when the camp is finished, so I decided to like go back to my hometown. But during back to my hometown, I prayed to God. I think that was the first time praying, like really praying to God, like, hey God, if you hear me, if you're with me and you don't want to let me go, so please do something. Today I'm going to make something big. No matter what it be, I want to see you working through my life. Like that. I'm praying all 5-hour driving to the hometown. I pray a lot. I pray all the way.
Wow.
And, I was thinking, today I'm going to have a big fight with my family and I have to make a backup plan. What if my family doesn't give me money anymore? What should I do? So I'm starting about those kind of plan already,
Yeah, that's a hard, like you're in such a, your decision is, I mean, you're saying about money, it's not just money, it's this relationship, like your best your most precious relationships that you've had, your parents. Do you have brothers or sisters?
No, I'm just only one child. That's
A big one too.
That's a big one.
Wow,
Yeah.
because they've got no other kids.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal that you've become a Christian. It's not like the black sheep in the family. Do you have that term in Thailand, the black sheep?
No, what is it called?
So that means, how there's sheep and then usually white.
Okay.
A black sheep is a black sheep. But they're normally the ones that are the rebels, the bad ones. So every family has a black sheep, someone that goes against the grain, against the flow.
Oh, okay.
And usually there's a couple of kids, and one's a little bit naughty, and they're the black sheep. So it's a bit hard when you're the only child, and they're thinking, "Oh, I've got a black sheep."
Yes.
I was the black sheep in my family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's part of my testimony. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I got to when I get home, so we spend time together. My mom and my dad was asking, "Hey, how's your camp going?" And I said, "Well, it's going really well. I have a lot of friends, And then there's the nighttime. I was decided to okay, I'm going to their room, and then I will bring the Bible with me. I bring the Bible with me, and then I knock the door, and my dad's opened the door, and I asked them, "Hey, what are you doing? Can we talk a little bit?" And they was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Okay, come in. You can talk," like that. And I said, "Dad, you know what? During the camp, there's one friend. She bought a Bible for me. It's very expensive, He said, "Oh yeah, I know that." And yeah, well, I think it's good that I really want to continue read the Bible, and I wanted to study more about Jesus. And he said, "Yeah, why not? You can do it. I actually have one friend. He's Christian. He'd like to come and visit me, and he want to share about Jesus, but he's a good man. And I believe that no matter what you believe, it makes you become a good person. I support you. I was like, what? It doesn't like,
And this is, so you got your mum and your dad, your closer relationship is with
Yeah.
your mum. You thought she would have more grace
Yeah.
towards Christianity. Turned out she didn't. And your father, who you weren't as close with, has more grace.
Yeah.
And you thought that he was going to be more angry.
Yeah. That's
That-
why in the first place I didn't talk to my dad because I was
That's when you know it's God.
yeah,
He's
that once
answered
I
your
know it's
prayer.
God because it's really opposite that I thought, And my mom just like sit there and keep silent. She didn't say anything.
Wow.
I was like,
I like how your dad created this opinion because he had this other friend
yeah,
that was a Christian.
yes. And then what? And after that, I just went out from their room with like, what just happened? Is that really you, God?
What just happened?
Like, oh, okay. So, okay, what I should do now?
Yeah.
That moment, I feel like this is God. God make it. God want me to be with Him. That's I'm truly like personally like
Yeah.
believe in Him.
So that was your moment.
That's
That
my
was like
moment.
that confirmation. God actually answered my prayer.
Yes.
Like somebody really heard me
Yes.
when I prayed.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you found that since then you've had changes happen in your life, like from the inside, where you've felt different
Yeah.
than you used to?
Yes. Yes. As I say before I become a Christian, I always hang out with my friend a lot in the night times and spend a lot of money
Yeah, at the pub and
at the pub, at the
yeah.
bar, It was so fun. But like since I received in Christ and then I was like have a time spending with the Christian community at church and hanging out with the English teachers, I feel like I need some like a meaning of life. I stopped going out with the nightclub and I want to have a deep relationship with God. I don't know why, but I feel like this is the way that I feel more comfortable and feel love and something is meaningful to my life. I feel like I wanted to choose this way. So all of my friends was like, what's happened with you, Bill? Because they're trying to invite me to the club. But I say like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to go anymore. You just go. And then they start, not like a hate, they start angry with me.
Oh, wow.
Like, Bill, what's wrong? Like,
Yeah.
and she gave me one question that, why do you believe in Jesus? And
One of your friends asked you that?
yes,
Okay.
but that back then I couldn't explain everything because everything is like a process to make me believe in Christ.
So they believed, your friends, that because you were not going to the clubs anymore, they believed there was a direct correlation to you and going to church. And Jesus.
Yeah, because like when I spent time with them, I said, could we pray before we start eating? Or maybe
Oh,
like
right. I thought you were going to say before going to the clubs.
No. and I'm start saying talk about Jesus and God, and they didn't get used to, and they just like, what's wrong? They thought that I'm insane already about what I believe now. So yeah, that day, that is the point that they like ask me like, why do you believe in Jesus? But I couldn't explain to them. And then plus, I feel like their attitude with that question is not like they don't really want it. They
Not in a reciprocal way. So they're not actually wanting to receive
yes,
a real answer.
yeah,
They're more asking it like, why? Like,
Why?
you're crazy.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that. So I didn't give them answer. But then those questions is very good questions to make me think more like, yes, I choose give myself as well, like a short answer, like why should I believe? Why do I believe in Jesus?
What's that? So because of that, you were able to figure out how to do an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was your answer? If you remember.
If I remember, I think like because I forgot. But I think the more that I would answer that because like that answer that I try to figure it out until now. But then I can see like I can I can confident to say like God or Jesus is love, is a love, and it's all about relationships. And everyone needs relationship and love.
Yeah.
So that's why I need Jesus.
Yeah. There's a God-shaped hole in my life that only he could fill.
Yes.
When I was young, I was probably around the same age that you were going to the clubs. I was also doing the same thing. And I got to a point where I was going to, I liked going and being part of the world. I liked drinking alcohol and everything that came with it. And I did go to church, but I've gone to church my whole life. So mine was the opposite. It was, can I prove that God is not real? That's what I wanted to do. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I didn't want to not go to the pub. I liked hanging out there. And I was I liked the idea of sleeping with different women and things like that. Very bad. I'm quite ashamed of my thinking back then. And I remember being at the pub, and I shared this in one of my friends' testimonies who came on the podcast. His name's Todd, and he was with me. Part of his testimony is me talking to him about Christ while we were drunk.
Wow.
Now, the first time I was actually able to explain my side was during this testimony. Only 2 weeks ago,
Wow.
he came on the show and shared this. And he said that when we were talking, that's deeply affected him in the sense of like considering Christ as somebody to strive towards and to maybe look into Christianity. But what I was doing was I was telling him why Christianity is true, but from my perspective, I'm hoping he says something that proves me wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. That's what I was doing.
What?
So I was laying out the reason I believe, hoping there's a better reason not to believe.
I like that.
But nobody could give me a better reason.
Wow.
So I was annoyed because I'm like, I know God's real.
Yeah.
And I want to go, I want to go with the world. I don't want to care about sin. I don't want to, I was in love with sin. I really was. Terrible place to be. And it just leads to death and destruction every time. And I went down a really bad path. And I just woke up one day and went, what am I doing? Knowing how destructive this is. It's good for a little while. But long run, it's you will die, basically. And I remember having this conversation with my friend, which is funny because this was a moment for him that was really good and a moment for me that was really bad. And I was trying to find someone that could argue with me, and it just never happened. And it's funny because like I had gone down so much research on Christianity trying to find these holes, but it solidified. It made it more real, which made me more disappointed. But now, as the Christian I am today, I know why I believe.
Wow.
Like when someone says, why do you believe in God? I say, because it makes sense.
Yeah.
That's my answer. It actually makes sense. I have no doubt in my mind that it takes more faith to not believe in a God than it does to believe in Jesus Christ. And just in the last podcast that we had, I remember talking to my other friend who was a very strong atheist. And it was probably hours and hours and hours of talking to her and a couple of other people that were all atheists, and I was the only Christian. It was basically an interrogation, on the verge of an interrogation of me being a Christian. But I feel I answered all the questions quite well. There was a reason for every question that they doubted. I had a pretty good answer for.
Wow.
Very much thanks to the Holy Spirit guiding my conversations, for sure. And at the very end, I said, let me ask you something. What can I present to you that would convince you that God is real? Is there anything in the world that would convince you that God is real? Any evidence? And she said, I don't think anything could convince me. That was her answer. And I said, that's not an intellectual issue. That's an emotional issue. Because even if I present you all this evidence,
So
you're not going to believe.
Yes.
Yeah. And I said, that's faith. Because you're believing even if there's evidence that slaps you in the face, you believe there's no God.
Wow.
And I said, I don't even have that much faith.
That's kind of cool conversation.
It was a great conversation. And I said to her, you know what's funny about this conversation? Is there's a parable in the Bible that says anyone with the faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain.
Wow.
I said, I think you've got so much faith you can move other universes. And she's like, I'm an atheist. I don't have faith. And I'm like, you have way more faith than you think.
Wow.
Way more faith than me as a Christian.
So beautiful.
Yeah, it like turned it around, like flipped it on her.
You know how amazing that God planned. You know, we never know like God will use someone like to show like his character to someone.
Yeah.
God chose you.
Yeah, and it's so great because I don't have any doubt.
Wow.
Like, and I actually encourage doubt and to change my mind because you're actually part of our Bible study group, right? And I put this message out there saying, I thought this was something in the Bible. I actually was wrong. So it's important to remain humble to change.
Yes.
I'm also like that when it comes to atheistic views. If you actually have something that's a better worldview that makes more sense, I'm not going to close it out. I will hear it. But I cannot think of something that would. It actually, like, God makes so much sense logically to me that removing him from science or philosophy or anything like that, it creates a crumbling world. It doesn't make as much sense. And yeah, so I think my journey has been quite funny because it's like me running away from God, not realizing I'm running towards him.
That's so
It's
cool.
like God.
That's so
It was so backwards. But yeah, let's go back to your story. Sorry, a little tangent there.
It's good. It's good.
What is one area of your life that God has transformed?
That God has transformed. Transformed from where to where? Like,
Yeah, just a big part of your life that's really changed because of Christ.
yes. Let me think about that.
I can ask you a different question while you, and then it can think in the back.
Yeah.
How do you see God working in your daily life now?
Wow. How do I see God working in my daily life? So, well, I see God working. You know, it's so funny. Like every time when I pray, and I'm not feeling, I know that God will hear me. So I think because if I see, like, if I go back to, how do I say, if I, how do I say in English, like go like back,
Back to Buddhism?
not a back to Buddhism, like since I received in Christ until now, and then look back, I mean
Oh, yeah.
look back,
Hindsight.
look back, and I can see God is every moment in my life.
Yeah, sometimes you can't see it until you look back.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
sometimes.
don't see it in the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see that. That is the moment that I know that God is with me in every day. So until now, and then God is shape me,
Shaping you.
shaping me. God is shaping me, and God is changed my perspective, my
I just want to give you a big hand
the
for
way, the way that I see world is very different from the past. So I remember that, I don't know, so every time I'm trying to choose something opposite way with the world choosing,
yeah.
because I wanted to see how God working in my life, and God's always proved that He is with me. Yes. So for example, I chose to is that okay?
Yeah.
So for example, I choose to serve in Create International, but in the Create International, we do a fundraising. I never have an idea of doing a fundraising before, because I will, like, working and receive this salary all the time. But that the moment that God calling me out, like, Bill, if you want to get close to me, if you want to grow in your faith, come and join me with Create International. And I was so scared.
Yeah, because that's a volunteer
As a volunteer,
position. Yeah.
volunteers
No
commitment.
paycheck.
You have to be a volunteer. And you have to have a commitment. So,
What is the minimum commitment? Is it 2 years?
like, it's like not like commitment to like work every day. Like a full time commitment, like a full time. But they don't have like a commitment like how many years should I go.
Okay.
But commitment for me is that it was like I need to go work every day, like at my regularly job. It's a big, because volunteer, like speaking as a volunteer. So okay, I can do and I cannot. Like if I can do, I would do. But if I cannot, I won't. Right? But working, serving with Create International is something like commitment, a full time ministry. It's a lot. So, but doing this, you need to think about how you're going to live in the daily life as well, because financial is a part of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I want God.
How have you managed to do that, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah. How did I manage?
Yeah,
So,
in general. I mean, you've been working with Create for what? How many years now?
2 years, I think, almost 2 years, or something like that. But yeah,
So you only just started at Create when we met?
yes.
Oh, wow. I thought you had been there for a while. My bad.
No. But with the Bible project, we was in the community of Create International, but the financial is received in different way. Yeah. So, but when I decided to like be a full time of Create International, it was a big thing for me. So I prayed that, okay, God, if you want me to like, to go in this way, you will prepare me something. But then at the first time, I was so scared to, writing the newsletter out and tell the people what I'm doing, I kind of like, not like embarrassing, but I kind of think like if I send those of the letter out, what people would think about me. Are they thinking like I'm asking them for money, things like that? It's just kind of hard for me.
That
But
is one of the hardest parts of being in missions.
yeah, in a missions.
Do you want to hear one of the best quotes that I've heard for this? It was a missionary in the 1800s, and he wrote this quote. I can't remember who it is, but it was a great quote. The listeners can Google it, and it will come up with the missionary. But the missionary sent a letter to somebody to help partner with them financially. And his letter was, I will descend into the pit as long as you hold the rope tightly.
Wow, that's good.
It's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
So it's a teamwork.
Yes.
So somebody is giving you money,
right.
funding you to descend into the pit, to go out and evangelize,
Wow.
to do God's work
Yeah.
that somebody needs to do.
Yes.
And they will hold the rope tightly. They will be your lifeline.
Oh, wow.
They will give you
I like that.
money to eat and to live, and you keep doing God's work. I think it's a great way to look at it, because I had never viewed getting funding for the Jesus Magnet for a long time. We were self-funded for a long time, and we have some partners now. And I read this book called The God Ask, and I realized how important it is to have people partnering with you, because when there is money leaving their bank account every month, they see that and they go, oh, I need to pray for Bu. I need to pray for the Jesus Magnet. And that, I believe, it's the prayer that moves mountains. Like, that's when doors open that I have never seen doors open and things like that. But if you're doing it self-funded, you're a one-man team, and I just don't think the power of a community of believers is quite behind you. But if you're partnering with other communities and other people, you have this almost army of prayer warriors everywhere you go, everywhere you're stepping into. That there's all these people praying over what you're doing. Yeah, they're financially partnering with you as well, and that's kind of the fruit of the prayer. They definitely are praying over that every time, and it's I find it so powerful and so important for missionaries. It's the hardest, most humbling thing to do. You got to pull all your pride and throw it in the garbage and say, please help. Because it's not for you. It's for you to do God's mission. Like, it's not give me money so that you are working, it's not. It's a hard one, though, because it almost looks like begging, but you're working full time doing God's work. So, but because, someone needs to do it. And that's when souls are saved. Like, the reason that you yourself found Christ is because someone was funding that university outreach that reached you.
Yes.
That's the only reason that happened. Like, someone has to fund that.
Yeah.
That someone's holding on to that rope, letting somebody get to you.
Yeah.
And just it's so powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I learned too. Because that moment I wasn't have like a confidence to like send those letter out. But Keegan was so kind, he's the first supporter, and then the another organization that support me as well.
Wow.
It wasn't too much. It wasn't a lot, but I can survive, but I need to really budget on my financials. But it brought me to the time is quite difficult because of the financial is very tight, and then something unexpected is coming, and I don't have any money for paid. That time, I remember that time I didn't have money for paying even like my gas my car,
Yeah.
my how
Your
does
petrol.
the
Yeah.
petrol.
Gas. Yeah, that's right.
And I pray, Lord, today my gas is run out. So I didn't know what to do, but I wanted to see you again. What you going to do with this? But then after I pray, like 2 or 3 hours later, there's one guy, my friends, came to the office, and then he said, "Bill, could you help me to find the hand rake? You know, the
A hand rake.
a hand rake, the
Brush.
the one that to hold the microphone and to like filming like this. How do I say it?
Hold a microphone.
No, not microphone. Sorry, the phone, the cell phone, holding the cell phone and do like this.
Oh.
What is it called?
Oh, the selfie stick?
A selfie stick? Yeah, maybe a selfie stick.
Okay.
Yeah, one friend came to the office, and then he asked me like, "Bill, could you help me find that selfies hand stick?" And I was thinking, actually I have mine. You can borrow it if you want. And he said, no, I have to give it away, so I will buy a new one. And I told him, "Oh, I don't know where to buy." And he's just like thinking, "Oh, maybe can I buy from you?" I said, "No." I was like, "No. This is like an old one, but I haven't used for a long time. You can just like have it, or you wanted to give it away, it's okay." And he said, "No, I want to pay you. How much?"
Wow.
I was like, maybe 500. I said, "Okay." So then he gave me 500, and I was like, "Wow, Lord."
It's 500 baht, by the way, for our listeners.
Yeah,
Just in case they're like $500 for a selfie stick.
500 baht, 500 baht. So,
But
yeah, so yeah, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Like how God is provide the money
That's
through
awesome.
the different situations. And God started telling me after that, God started, "Bill, start send a newsletter." Please.
sometimes you need a little bit of pressure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really, I'm like, "God, but it's hard for me." Send it out and the rest I will do it. He told me clearly like that.
Wow.
So, okay, I start send it out. And once I start send it out, like this, like, I'm just so amazing how the Lord is like done it for me, because about like 3 people contact me back like, "Hey, I want to support you, 1 year contract, like 1 year
Wow.
contract." I was like, "Really? Yes, I love to support what you're doing." So that moment I was like, wow, that journey is growed my faith a lot. And one thing that I learned from this situation, it was God want me to partner with him, with his ministry. And God never ask you to do something difficult. He will do the rest that you cannot do it. That what God teach me. I was like, oh, I understand now. Like even like sometimes I read those kind of passages like in the Bible many times I didn't understand. But God, somehow make this thing understand. When I go back and read the Bible again, I would fully understand what he really mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
That's cool because sometimes you need some things in your life to shift. You need this pressure to happen, and then there's this God shows you this dependency on him. One of the greatest analogies I've ever heard when it comes to pressure is when you have a fruit like an orange and you squeeze it, you expect orange juice to fall out, right? If you have an apple and you squeeze it and you apply pressure, apple juice falls out. So when God or the world applies pressure to to you as a Christian, and starts to get squeezed in your life, and you got no money left for gas, and you've got, and you're hard able to eat one meal a day instead of 3 meals a day, and you get this pressure. What's squeezing out of you? What's coming out? Is it love? Is it hate? Is it grace? Is it patience? Or is it anger? And that's when the only time that you know what's in you is sometimes when there's a bit of pressure squeezing you.
Yeah.
And we as Christians have to be okay with this pressure.
Right.
When we get squeezed and it's really hard,
Right.
that it's still love and grace that comes out of us. And like you said, with even when you needed that money and your friend was going, I'll buy it off you, you still offered to just give it to them. Like that shows that generosity. You know, that's the pressure that's applied to you. And, you know, God was really clear, like, I'm actually setting this meeting up for you to get some money. Like, it's great how you responded in that as well. Like you didn't just go, I'm going to go get a job now and stop serving you, Lord. Like there's faithfulness there. And the pressure is a good thing for us to go through.
Yes, agree. So that moment, I telling to the Lord, like, Lord, if you want me to serve in this ministry, I will serve this ministry until like you said, stop, or until the financial is gone. That's the moment that I will believe that you want me to change the directions, things like that. But, 2 years.
Make it really clear, Lord.
Make it really clear.
If you want me to stop,
yes,
close the door.
But since then until now, the Lord still provide. Sometimes the random people, I never talk about them, about my life before, that they just come directly to me. Bill, I heard that you working with Create International, which is like under the YWAM. I really want to support you. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Okay, I love to support. But some people come like, I have like a big amount of the money. So I didn't know what to, but I feel like I wanted to give it to you. So yeah. I received those kind of like, money so I can budget that. But the one thing that I learned that God also give me a wisdom to budget the financial as well until
That's
now.
good.
Even
good
though
stewardship of your money.
Even now, like it's not that much, but I still believe in God, like God will provide, because God have shown to me through many situations already that He will take care of me. Yes.
That's great. What encouragement would you give someone that's searching for truth, and even particularly somebody in Thailand that's maybe got a Buddhist background, but they've got those same questions that you had, and they're going, what is the truth? Is God the truth? What would be some encouragement that you would give them?
Well, for me, in I think God can set you free. For me, I'm not going to like say anything about the Buddhist way, but what we been believed before, sometimes it set us a rule to, how do you say, it set up the rule that we should follow. And if we not follow, it will immediately means that you're a bad person. But God is not like that. God is set you free, but instead He will change your life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Because the moment that I change, the moment that I receive in Christ, I feel free. I don't have to pray. I mean, I pray. We pray all the time, but we pray like we have relationship with God.
You're not praying because you have to.
I'm not praying because I have to, or I want to. I want something. I ask something for God. No, I pray that because I want to have a relationship with God. That's how I pray. But what I believe before, I pray because I beg, I ask for something to get a salvation, to get a good, better life. but God already gave me. So that's why it's free. We have freedom.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I can say that, what I would say to the people, I would say like, God is a God of freedom.
Yeah.
You always come to Him, and you will feel it, like what freedom would be like. I'm not saying it be a freedom. It mean like you will have a good life. No, Jesus doesn't ask you to do it easy way, but instead He will show you how much He will take care of you.
It's a good life in the sense of you found
Happiness all the time.
Yeah, you're content in Christ. There's a love, a deep love, greater
Yes.
than any ocean, higher than any mountain.
Yes.
Further from the east is to the west. And that somebody actually took on that sin, like we were saying, like went over top of you when there were beatings that were supposed to hit us. Christ actually took those beatings for us.
Yes.
And that pain and the whippings and everything, that was supposed to be us. And He did that for us. This love that's so deep, so vast, that He actually died for us.
Yeah.
No, like that Buddha never did that.
Yes.
And no other gods have ever done that. But the God of all gods, the King of all kings, wrapped Himself
Yes.
in human flesh
Yes.
and took on the sin of the world, which if you think of that, it's like everything that is bad and chaotic in this world, He took that on for us so that we didn't have to. All we have to do is believe in Him and be transformed by Him. And it's such a beautiful thing. And you're never the same after it. It's God radically transforms your heart. A lot of us have a heart of stone. And when Christ comes into your life, it becomes a heart of flesh. And you start to view people how the Bible explains it, how they're made in the same image and the likeness of God. Now, what does that mean? That means a creator, the one that created all things, that is so powerful, has these children that are you and me, and that I can recognize your value. You are so special because you're made in the same image as God. Like, you're so special. It's more special than anything in this universe. But only the Bible really explains that well. And it creates this this love that we have for each other at such a very deep level. Christians say, I love you. Like, they really mean it.
Yes.
Like, they actually do.
Yes.
And not in a romantic way, but in a, I care for you so deeply because I recognize your value. And the one thing that Satan's done is tell you that you're worthless, but you're not.
Yeah.
You're so, so valuable. And so before we go, I just want to let our listeners know that you are still working in missions. And if anyone is feeling called to partner with you in prayer and finances, that we can leave something in the description that they'll be able to get in contact with you to partner with you. So please go check that out. If you're feeling a pull from the Holy Spirit from this amazing testimony, just go check that out. I encourage you guys to partner with Bu. Even send a one-time donation just to give her some encouragement in what she's doing, some incredible things. And I'll just mention one thing that I find really cool is I'm a big fan of the Bible Project, and Bu worked with the Bible Project doing Thai animation style because the Bible Project's all in animation.
Yeah.
And Bu brought on the Thai artwork style to be able to reach Thai people for the gospel, which is super cool,
Yeah.
And she's doing lots of similar work and create international. So thank you for being such an amazing person.
Thank you for having me here too.
Yeah, it's so good to have you. And just keep going. Like, God He's got so many big plans for you, Bu.
Thank you.
And just thank you for coming on the Jesus Magnet.
Yeah, I'm so happy for that. And I want to tell one thing for you guys. God is a good quality of filter.
Yeah, he is a good quality filter. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
So good. All right. Well, bless you, Bu. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Jesus Magnet. Hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned for more.